how do you build a successful online business? And more than that, how do you build a wildly successful online business? Because being successful online, is easy. Okay, once you have the right guidance, the right mentor, it's a proven process. It's a proven system by now. There are specific steps that if you follow, you will get results. The question is, how do you build a wildly successful online business? And I was reading this book called Oversubscribed by Daniel Priestley. And he puts it very clearly. So there are 5 reasons for why the vast majority, as it happens, of online businesses fail. And it's nothing to do with, what type of WordPress theme you're using or what piece of software you're using or whether you're following this or that course. All these gurus, they're all, trying to sell you the latest gimmick, the latest, push button solution, just because that's what they're trying to sell you, right? But actually, the true answer for how to be successful online actually lies outside of this. Okay, so here are the 5 reasons for why most successful online businesses fail, and how you can fix it. So number 1 is consistent and repetitive messaging. So what do we mean here? So consistent means that it needs to be a message that you're consistently delivering to the marketplace. It's the same message over and over that you're delivering to the marketplace. So what is it that you do? What problem does your product or service solve? Okay, and how do you get good at describing that in one short sentence? For example, in my case, I help people build wealth and generate income by leveraging the internet. So once you've got that kind of consistent message that you can deliver to the marketplace, then it's about repetitive messaging. There is this study that was published a few years back by some academics. I cannot remember the name. And they were showing how, online, 89% of conversions, whether it's a purchase, signing up for something, attending an event, watching a webinar or a video, whatever, happened after the 5th marketing touch. And I agree with Daniel Priestley on this specific point, because in reality, nowadays we're busy, living a very busy life. There's ads everywhere, right? Online, whether it's banners, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere, right? Even your antivirus software has ads, right? So there's ads everywhere. You go out, there's ads on billboards, in public transport, there's ads and noise everywhere. So it's not about 5 times anymore. It's anything between 7 and 15 times. 7 and 15 times. So if you want to be successful with your business, if you want to be successful with your online business, you need to have repetitive messaging. You need to be constantly telling the marketplace what is it that you do, right? So eventually, they will get it. Okay, it takes 7 to 15 times. That's just human nature. The second thing is content. Okay, we as humans are naturally hardwired to consume content, not to produce content, to read, to learn, to listen to other people. And as a matter of fact, people are all the time, and you may be doing this, like reading blog posts, watching videos, reading books, listening to books, reading stuff on social media, reading emails, all of that. It's kind of it's our default way of learning. So for you to be successful, you have to produce content. Okay, you have to produce content so that the marketplace gets to know, like, and trust you. Okay, that's very important. Whether it's audio, videos, even just writing a book, writing blog posts, writing social media posts, whatever it is, you have to produce content. To the point that, I consider myself to be more of an entrepreneur than a marketer, but, we marketers, we do content marketing, right? It's not about, who can spend the most on ads, okay? It's about who's producing the best quality content out there, who's adding the most value to his or her subscriber base. That's very important. So content marketing, which is then also very closely tied to marketing through education. So how do you market through educating your audience? That's a topic that I'll cover perhaps in a later episode. So make sure to subscribe to this channel to be alerted of kind of when that when that episode is published. And the third thing is you need to have a commercial ecosystem. A commercial ecosystem. And this is something that I spend a lot of time on with my clients and students in the affiliate marketing Kickstarter program. Essentially, what products and services are you selling, whether yours or someone else's, to generate a profit, right? Otherwise, your business is not a business, it's a charity, or even worse, a losing business, okay? So what products or services are you selling? And there, it's about having a product suite. It's about having a product suite. Because different people will want different, for the same solution, different people will want to have different levels of service and product from you. For example, I help people launch and grow and scale online businesses. So, people can buy the book for $4.95. It's actually more expensive if you buy it on Amazon, but if you buy directly from the website, it's $4.95. Okay, and then there's a couple of kind of intermediate products. Then there's a core product, which is the AMK, the Affiliate Marketing Kickstarter, which is a masterclass at $997. So it's $1,000. Okay, it's kind of mid-tier. It's for those who are committed, who want to kind of get started and kind of start making money by selling other people's products and services. And then there's a few more products, and then all the way up to QRM. That's my highest level flagship quantum results mastermind. That's a mastermind. There's a lot of one mentoring by me. So that's $50,000 a year. So the vast majority of people, they'll go for like the kind of the $4.95, the sub, I call them all these kind of low price product, the sub 50 product range, right? So a lot of people will go for that. Some people will go for the affiliate marketing Kickstarter, the more committed ones, and a few people will go for QRM. Okay, and it's just kind of different people where they are in their life and how fast they want to get results. So then we have continuity. Okay, and a lot of people refer to continuity as continuity of income, passive income, etc. This has nothing to do with this. Continuity here is when people come across you, they'll want to check you out online. Okay, so go into Google, and you may have a bunch of content, videos, blog posts, Facebook page, etc. And they want to see what you have been up to in the past. So they want to see that there is continuity in the past. Where have you been? What have you done? What was your background? So there needs to be continuity there, and also continuity in the future. So what do I mean by that is they'll start following you, and they want to see what you're up to, what you're doing, business-wise and non-business-wise, okay? So you need to make sure that when people Google you, your business, your products and services, that there is continuity in time, past, present, and future, okay? So rather than just producing a bunch of content and that's that, make sure there is continuity. Now, if you're just getting started and, maybe you haven't been around for long, or you don't have a lot of, assets online or digital assets online, that's actually something that, I stress on a lot, and in the affiliate marketing Kickstarter, because we strategically place specific types of content online so that it gives an impression that you have been around for a while. Without kind of everything is legit above board, it kind of helps you build as is, you've been around for a while. And the reality is that you would have been around for a while. You maybe just you have a corporate job or a corporate background, or you've been running other business. You have been around for a while. It's just that you haven't, that hasn't transferred to the online world. So you haven't, you're not there online just yet. But, obviously you have a lot of background. You have a lot of knowledge you can share. And that's exactly what we do in the AMK with my students. And then finally, number 5 is collaboration. And slash JVs. Now, this is what gave me the biggest breakthroughs in business. Back when I was getting started, I think it was back 2020, end of 2010, beginning of 2011, collaborations and JVs is what allowed me to go from $0 to $5,000 a month in 3 months, and then to $50,000 per month 12 months later. So it's it's JVs and collaborations, partnering with people in your industry or even outside of your industry, people who have complementary products and services and audiences to create a win-win relationship. Okay, this is this is a numbers game, so you'll try a lot. Many of them will say we won't respond or will say no. Some of them will say yes and it will not work out. And some of them will work out. Those few that work out will be the biggest breakthroughs in your business. Collaborations and JVs is what can literally 10x your business overnight. Okay, you get one of these right, like I did back in the days, my business grew 10x. As simple as that. So very, very important. Always be networking and collaborating and doing JVs and adding value to other people, whether it's online or offline. I find offline is it's much more of a deeper relationship. It's a lot more kind of, you tend to get a lot better results, which is why I'm always going to events. I'm always traveling, networking, because I have spent a lot of money on traveling and events, but the ROI has been incredible. I'll have at some point to kind of do a recap of how much I spent versus the ROI. It's huge. Okay, so that is that, on how to build a successful online business, I should say. These are the kind of the 5, fundamental principles, the 5 key things that most people fail to implement when they do an online business. They get started, they try it for a while and then it doesn't work and then they move on to the next shiny thing. So if perhaps you can relate to that, these are the 5 key things that you must implement in your business. Okay. It's not about, the latest gimmick. It's about having these key fundamental principles that help your business have a connection with the marketplace, have an authority position with the marketplace, which will eventually result in sales and profits. Okay. It's about, having the right pieces of the puzzle and then using tools and technology to automate everything. So if you've liked this video, make sure to leave a comment below. I respond personally to all comments, even if it's just thanks or whatever. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon so that you are alerted when we launch and release related episodes. And if you are watching this if you're listening to this as a podcast, make sure to leave a 5-star review so that other people can find out about this content and kind of it can spread wider and more people can benefit from this. Just like I'm doing this with you, right? These are all things that I wish I would have known 5-6 years ago. That cost me huge amounts of money. And the reason I'm sharing this is that I now want you to have this knowledge so that you don't have to go through the same painful mistakes and bear the costs of what I had to bear to get where I am today. So this is Tis Gamba Corta. Make sure to comment below, subscribe, leave a review, and take care.